When it comes to Houston Astros, although their reputation nowadays is very tainted, they used to have a core three. Two of them are Hall of Famers. The third one, however, I guess you could say didn't quite play enough, and that is Lance Berkman. Today we're going to be doing a Lance Berkman career resim. And I forgot to change his age. Berkman, who came up at 23 years old, didn't play a whole lot, didn't even get enough to qualify for the Rookie of the Year. Next year, though, he was able to and took 6. Berkman played, I believe, around 15 years in the league, 14, something like that. And although he accrued or racked up 52 WAR in his career with 300 plus home runs, I believe 366, he really did not get the looks he deserved when he was on the ballot. Now, of course, he's still a guy who has a chance at coming in. But today, I just want to give him a chance to play more. See what he can do. See what he can do on the current day Astros. And just give him a chance to make the haul once again. So when it comes to how I'm going to do this, I'm going to give full control to the Astros, which I have already done. I'm going to let them call him up when they want. Let him sit down wherever they want. I mean, they can do whatever they want with him. He's basically a generational talent. I know this is like my third time showing him, but he's an 81 overall with 81 contact versus right, 76 power versus right, 70 contact versus left, and 63 contact versus 63 power versus left. He's got good discipline with decent vision and not very good fielding, along with middle of the road speed. The thing about Lance Berkman is he could hit. That's all the man did, completed through his career. So I guess here in year one, I'll catch you guys at the All-Star break and we'll see where exactly Lance is at. Maybe in the minors, maybe in the majors. We will see. We are through the All-Star break and the Astros are currently leading their division at 51-45. Looking at their minor league roster, Yordan Alvarez is still in the minors. He has a 997 OPS, but the man we're here for, Lance Berkman, is struggling, quote unquote. He's going through a cold stretch at AA where he has a 982 OPS and a lot of progression. I mean, he's looking great. For September call-ups, it looks like they called up both Lance Berkman and Yordan, both going deep in their first game at the big league level. Wasn't able to capture it because it said he wasn't on the roster. However, it is a great start to his MLB career. The Astros win their division going 87-75. As for Berkman, he enjoyed a 419 OBP with a 425 slugging in 73 games, 2 home runs, 6 doubles. And he walked more than he struck out. Let's see what WAR he accrued during this time. 0.5. The stats are looking great, and I'm expecting next year for him to have a great season. In the playoffs, the Astros will be taking on the Orioles. Hunter Brown versus Trevor Rogers. Framber Valdez versus Kyle Bradish. And lastly, Lance McCullers versus Grayson Rodriguez. They lose game 1 and lose game 2. With the eventual World Series champions being the Philadelphia Phillies as they beat the Detroit Tigers. In free agency, the Astros would lose Framber Valdez to the Cardinals on a 3-year, $33.7 a year deal. As for Berkman, his year 2 stats are looking like this, with very high contact versus right at 88 and power with 77, great discipline, and still holding his Rookie of the Year eligibility. Let's see how that will turn out. At the break, Berkman was not voted in, although Yordan was, sporting a very nice 901 OPS with 23 home runs at the break. When it comes to Berkman stats, I guess this isn't an all-star season. I mean, it's a great season. 281 average, 384 OBP, 440 slug for an 824 OPS, 13 home runs, striking out as much as he's walking dang near. 9 doubles, 81 games of 300 at-bats, and a 2.3 WAR. Let's check out where he is in the Rookie of the Year race. He is leading it with Marcelo Meyer and Travis Bazzana on his tail. The Astros once again are able to win their division, going 94-68. with Jordan winning the MVP and Lance Berkman taking it home Rookie of the Year in the American League. Wow, that's some growth versus righties. He ends the year with a triple slash of 276, 375, 482, with a 580 or 857 OPS. He slugs 28 home runs, 17 doubles, walks almost as much as he strikes out. Plays 133 games only, wish that was a little bit more, and puts up 4.3 WAR. Now let's see how the Astros do in the playoffs. In the first round, they will be taking on the Mariners. They lose game 1, win game 2, win game 3, lose game 4, and they win game 5. Going into the second round, they take on the Rays. They win game 1, lose 2, lose 3, lose 4, and they are eliminated. Let's see who the eventual World Series winners are. The Padres beat the Rays. The Astros spent their offseason getting busy, bringing in Freddie Peralta, as well as trading for, where is he at? Thomas Harrington. So 2 arms added to the roster. Looking at Berkman, his stats are the exact same as the end of last year. Great power versus righties, great contact versus righties, and great discipline. At the break, the Astros are actually fighting to keep their head above the water with a 47-51 record. Looking at the All-Stars, you can see that he is not a starter. It looks like he may have not made it at all. That he did not. Let's check out the stats. Jordan having a pretty nice year. Berkman kind of losing his power. Has a 374 OVP, a 457 slug, 831 OPS. So similar to last year, just a different way in which he's getting to it. He's seeing some regression. I'm very curious what they're having him train. Nevertheless, though, this is a very nice half season. 5 triples. That's pretty crazy. 21 doubles, 7 homers. Walking a little less than last year, striking out a little bit more, but the average is up. The OPS is a little down just because the slug is so much down. I'm not too worried. We'll see if he can have a big second half. This is insane. The Astros are able to make the postseason as a wild card, going 82-80. As for Berkman, let's see what he did. Jordan hits another 42 homers. Berkman's power looking down, contact going up quite a lot. 31 doubles, 14 homers. Up in the strikeout department, down on the walks. OPS hovering around the same, slightly lower. The WAR dang near the same. Let's see what the Astros are able to do here against the Red Sox. Brown versus Crochet, loss, and another loss. So they're bounced in the first round. Skipping ahead to the break, the Stros are 47-49. I don't know how this team's performing so bad. They look pretty good to me, truthfully. I mean, the rotation's not too bad. They drafted this guy who looks pretty damn good. Hayden Wesneski's not bad. Thomas Harrington sucks for some reason. Spencer Arrighetti should be up. But the team looks good. But let's head over to Berkman. Actually, first let's check to see if he's an all-star. Jordan, of course, makes it. Not looking like it. Berkman is not an all-star. Heading over to roster, he's still only an 86 overall. Oh, wow. He's having a season, though. 18 doubles, 10 homers, 4 triples, 13 swipe bags at the break. He does not have good speed, so I don't know why that's happening. 883 OPS. Very good season. 2.7 WAR. Let's see if we can have a huge second half and maybe get no award race. I don't believe he has one yet. It's only year 2. He only has the Rookie of the Year, of course. But let's get into the second half. Astros are not able to make it to the playoffs this year, going 83-79. Although I'm pretty sure Berkman had a pretty good year. Where'd he go? Oh, wow. Never mind, he had a cold second half, an 822 OPS, 14 home runs. I went to the deadline and he had 12 home runs and 20 doubles, I believe. So he had 4 triples. So he had, what, 9 extra base hits in the second half. Or post All-Star break, he put up 3.5 WAR. Jeez, he's just not progressing like I would have thought. His discipline's insane. So that's super nice. League leaders, Hunter Brown, and strikeouts. I guess we'll check out to see who wins the World Series, but this is a very disappointing year for both. I saw that the Phillies were able to win. I didn't see who they beat, but I'll catch you guys in year 4. Hopefully he can have his breakout year. Okay, this is crazy. They brought in Lucas Giolito, and Pablo Lopez. Their rotation's great. Freddie Peralta's in it. Why is he at B potential? I'm changing that. Sorry. But they do not have Jordan any longer. Lance Berkman's really gonna lean. They're really gonna lean on Berkman for offense. I didn't know we had Joe Adell. Jesus Sanchez is still with the team. Joe Adell, Jake Myers, Jeremy Pena stayed a couple off seasons ago. They got Bryce Matthews, Jose Altuve still on the team, and honestly, stats don't look too bad. He had a pretty good year last year. Now off as a bench bat, but I mean, not too bad at all. For 38, you know, you'll take that. They have Spencer Steer at first. A couple first base prospects. They're looking good. Hader's still looking great. How many saves? 365, one for every day of the year. I'll catch you guys at the All-Star break. I wanted to actually, let's look together where Jordan went. Lux. I don't know if they traded him, if they signed. Jordan signed somewhere. He went to the Red Sox on a big old deal. Wow. So we traded him for Giolito, basically. 3 years in a row, 42, 42, 43. He has what, 1 MVP in 2026. All right, let's see if Berkman can fill his shoes. This is his team now. At the All-Star break, the Astros are honestly enjoying one of their better seasons in the past few years. 54 and 43, second in the division behind the Mariners, who are playing great baseball. No starters besides Jeremy Pena. You can also see Jordan out there in left. Jeremy Pena's having, wow, 922 OPS. Holy, what did we pay him? 3 more years of 21. Jordan having a great year with the Red Sox. No Berkman. Let's go over and see how he is doing. 284. Dude, this is a pretty good year. Like, he's just chilling at that 850 OPS. 14 home, 20 doubles, 14 homers. Walking a great amount. 284 average, 381 OBP, 476 slug, 857 OPS. He's just a 4-WAR player, and they extended him on a cheap deal. Wow, it looks like what, 15 plus 17 and a half, 32.5, 52.5. What, 75 right there, 100, like a $127.5 million deal over 6 seasons. That's a really good deal. So it's like 20 a year. They're looking good with their prospects too. Look at this. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and make sure that I change my year settings back to auto. Okay, it is. Perfect. Okay, let's get the second half of the season underway. Let's see if we can win a division. Maybe go pretty far in the playoffs. Right now, we can't lose. We are winning like everything. And then we trade for Jacob Young, who's having a decent year. 709 OPS for a guy that's playing elite defense out in center field. That's great. I'll let you guys look at the wins, though. I mean, we look amazing. Let's check out the lineups. They have Berkman back in the outfield. I had him at DH for a long time, but looks like they don't want to play him there. Young's taking over in center, although Jake Myers is having a great year. How's Joe Adell doing? Joe Adell's having a nice season, too. Wow, this is a pretty good team. In the first year as this being Lance Berkman's full-blown team, they break the 90 win mark again. 92 and 70. Very good season. As you see, they're playing the Yankees in the first round. League leaders, Giolito with wins, Pena with doubles. Very good year from him. Berkman's still chilling about that 88 overall. He just gets on base at a 380 clip and gives you a mid 800s OPS. I mean, 844, 857, 842, 822, 832. Very valuable. 30 doubles, 19 homers. Of course, in real life, Berkman hit, I believe, like 30 something homers in his rookie year, 34 maybe, with, I don't know, a lot more power than this. but he's putting up good seasons. Like I said, consistently 3-ish WAR. Let's see what they can do in the playoffs. Actually, let's check. Let's see who won the MVP, because I have a feeling Jordan did not. Vladdy puts on a show. Bregman's a tiger, playing great. Judge is regressing. Oh, he's 36, that's why. But he puts together another good year. But game one, Mitch Keller versus Hunter Brown. We win. Pablo Lopez versus Ranger Suarez. We move on. Let's go. Hunter Brown versus Brian Wu. Of course, the Mariners won our division. We win game one. We lose game two. Giolito versus Miller. We lose game three. And we are eliminated. Let's check and see if Seattle can get their first World Series. They do not. The Dodgers beat the Tigers. Freeman retires as a Brave. The Astros really didn't do anything notable in the offseason besides signing Kate Smith, so I just simulated to the All-Star break in year 2030. We are 54-42, one game behind the Mariners. I don't know what they're just trying to show the injured list. Let's see how Mr. Berkman is doing. And oh, buddy, I should have checked to see if he was a starter. He is not. Pablo Lopez is. He's in the All-Star game. Wow. Oh my gosh, wow. He's getting overshadowed by Jordan, who's, I mean, he's great. I don't know, though. Berkman's having quite the year. Still no All-Star appearance. 21 doubles, 16 homers. He's set to break his best home run pace since his rookie year. 398 OPP, 535 slugging. I mean, these are some serious numbers. It's got 311 average, 933 OPS, and a 3.7 WAR at the break. Let's check out their pitching rotation, because that's kind of their bread and butter. It's not doing as good as I thought it would be. Lucas Giolito's kind of already regressing, and they gave him a 2-year, $23 million deal. Thomas Harrington really hasn't worked out for them. Who else do they have? They have Logan O'Hoppe. I didn't even know that, and he's playing atrocious. Are they playing? It's because they're playing Jimmy Crooks over him. He's not really getting all that many at bats. Bryce Matthews, Xavier Nayans, 2025 draft pick. Chris Flores, they've been drafting pretty good. Jeremy Pena, after his monster year last year, still playing pretty good baseball. I'm guessing he put up like 7 WAR. Only 3.8. Oh, his defense is nowhere near where it once was. Dang, okay. Of course, Berkman, Fraley, Outman. This team's pretty solid. Let's see if they make any moves at the deadline. I haven't shown you guys the deadline. Nope. Let's see if they make anything. They don't. Wow. Okay. Very bold. No moves at deadline, however, doesn't stop them from winning 94 games. I believe this is the most since year one. And I think year one, they won 94 as well. They won their division. They got a bye. Wow. As the 2 seed with Boston as the 1. League leaders. Hader with 56 saves. Very nice. Hader 92 overall. 470 saves at 35 years old. I mean, he's going to be pushing 600. No way. They gave him a 4-year deal at 35. Well, Berkman had quite the year. 35 doubles, 26 homers, 85 walks, 119 strikeouts, 318 average, 413 OBP, 543 slug for 956 OPS, and a 7 flat WAR. I believe that breaks his career high in real life. I think in real life he has a 6'9 or 6'8. But this is a great year. I mean, look at those percentages, though. 13.3 for walks compared to 18.3. And that's on his career. That's just great. Let's see how they do in the playoffs, though. They're playing the Tigers, who, of course, have Alex Bregman. And Skubal, they were able to keep. Looks like their rotation's not much different. Besides that, Hunter Brown versus Skubal, we lose. Peralta, they win. Lopez, they lose. Giolito, they win. They're still alive. And they move on. They're now playing the Red Sox. I wonder who won the MVP, because I'm kind of guessing it was Jordan. Roman Anthony, already a 99 overall at 25, putting up 1,000 OPS already, 42 doubles, 39 homers, 125 RBIs, 100 walks. This is a great year. Jordan himself had a great year as well. Sub 1,000 OPS. How terrible. 33 doubles, 42 jacks. This is a great team. Seth Hernandez versus Peralta. We get hammered. Wow. Lopez versus Javier. We win. Hunter Brown, Harrison. Loss, win. Okay. They lose. I think it's probably the Red Sox years. Yep. They defeat the Padres. Padres, of course, got one. And Jose Altuve goes in the Hall of Fame with a 300 average, 287 homers, 2,700 hits, 391 steals. That's a really good career. And they have Cade Smith as a free agent, but really they still have their core intact. Wow, in the fall from grace, we are no longer a competing team, at least not at this point. Of course, Berkman's still very young, but we are 42 and 54 at the break. Let's check out the voting. Jordan. I don't know if he's ever going to get an all-star appearance because Jordan's just going to steal him. Here in a second. Oh, okay, they lost Anthony. I was about to say they signed PCA. So I thought their outfield was PCA, Jordan, Roman Anthony, but it is not. Yep, once again, no all-star for Lance Berkman, who is having a pretty good year. Not really. What's going on with him? He's only in year 5, so he's 29 years old. He's got a 790 OPS, 2.9 WAR. It's not a bad season, but it's really not great. Huh. The Stros in the year looking rough. 76 and 86. They do not make the playoffs. League leaders, CMOT in slugging percentage. Berkman, wow, what a second half. I'm not gonna lie, I dropped down all of his fielding attributes. I was sick of them creeping up into the mid 70s. Was not the greatest defender, but wow, okay, that's a second half for the ages. 28 doubles, 27 homers. Jumps the OPS from 790 to 893. Walks 81 times, so only 107 strikeouts. See what that WAR is looking like. 6.6. That's a year. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see who won the MVP, because I'm guessing it is not Jordan, because Kyle Manzardo wins himself an MVP. Ohtani loses his streak to Mark Vientos. Very interesting. Not Corbin Burns. Chase Burns wins the Cy Young, 225 strikeouts in 180 innings. Contreras has a great year. Skubal wins a Cy Young at 34. How many of those does he have? 2024, 2025, 2027, 2028, 2031. Wow, I can't believe Berkman still doesn't have an all-star appearance. This is getting absurd. All right, heading into its age 30 season, they brought in Roki Sasaki on a 5-year deal. They also extended Berkman 3 more seasons, or 2 more, I believe. Hader's still in 88 with... He was not the closer last year. You're kidding me. Doug Fletcher was, and he was not that good. I'm going to move him. That's absurd. But let's see what we can do this year with a new and improved rotation. Well, the new addition's paying off. Roki Sasaki is starting the All-Star game, having a very nice season. Of course, we are here for one person and one person only, who is not making the All-Star game once again. 92 overall, 18 doubles, 14 homers at the break, 388 with 491 slug, 879 OPS, 3.3 WAR. We are second in the division, 54 and 44, behind the Oakland Athletics. Although I accidentally skipped through it, the Astros were not good enough to make the postseason at 85 and 77. However, we have an award. Jesus Sanchez, Gold Glove. Ike Irish wins an MVP, as well as Jonathan Aranda at 33 years old. Walker Jenkins, who is now a Cardinal, comes in second. Steven Katz looks like a generational talent. Berkman puts together a very nice season. 29 doubles, 24 homers, 80 RBIs, 90 walks, 207 strikeouts, 293 average, 395 OBP, 494 slugging, and an 889 OPS. This looks like it's just like what he did in real life. A 6 WAR. He's at 35 through 7 years, so he's averaging 5 flat. I mean, it's a very good season. It's just not the peak we're quite expecting. Oh man, who's that staring us down in left field? And look at right field too. Wow, okay. Lance Berkman is an all-star. 319 average, 24 doubles, 20 homers, 56 walks to 70 strikeouts, 420 OBP, 557 slug, 977 OPS, 5.4 WAR, and Jesus Sanchez at 35 years old having an insane year. That's crazy. We are second in the division. The Mariners are dominating us once again, 4 games up. We are 55 and 41. Let's see if Berkman can carry this into the second half and maybe make things interesting for an award, although Jesus Sanchez is stealing his thunder right now. Once again, we are postseason bound, going 90 and 72. We are a wild card team and would be taking on the Tigers in the first round. No way we have an award. Lance Berkman wins the Hank Aaron, hits 41 homers, 35 doubles, finishes second in MVP, 319 average, 417 OBP, 588 slug with 1,005 OPS, 8.9 WAR, putting at 44. Now this is what we were wanting. It was a great year. League leaders Hagen Smith and Berkman. Let's look at all these awards though. Jenkins wins MVP on the other side with Caminero on our side. Skeens, who is now a Cardinal, has a great season and wins the Cy Young. Vladdy wins a batting title at 33 years old. His trophy cabinet is looking pretty insane. Kurtz, Adam Morales, Rookie of the Year. Hank Aaron on the other side is Evan Carter. On our side, Lance Berkman. Now let's see how we do in the playoffs. Game 1, lose. I kind of expected that. We are not a good overall team. The Cardinals win another World Series. What you guys don't know is they won one in 2027. Let's get into his age 32 season, I believe. He might be a free agent. He's not. He has one more year. And once again, there's a very familiar face out in left field. Berkman putting together another good season, seeing a tiny bit of regression. Has 23 doubles, 19 homers, 288 average, a 383 OBP, and a 521 slug. Good for a 904 OPS, 3.3 WAR. The Astros are below 500 and last in their division. See if he's in the running for any awards. It doesn't seem so. Wow, 345, very good season. Anyways, let's see what he does in the second half. The Astros end up failing to reach the playoff, going 79 and 83. However, we do have a league leader, Leo Dallas DeVries, in triples, and Tyler Soderstrom in slugging. As for our roster, Berkman back up to 94, puts up 33 doubles, 37 homers, 288 average, 386 OBP, 543 slug, and a 929 OPS, getting that career OPS closer and closer to 900. Puts up 5.1 WAR and is probably one season away from breaking his own personal WAR record of 52. Third year in a row, Berkman staring at us from the starter spot in the left field corner. As for the Astros, they're 56 and 42 games back on the Athletics, but let's check out what type of season Berkman's having. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, he's getting better with age. 24 doubles, 23 homers. Walking almost as much as striking out. That's the name of his game. 319 average, 404 OBP, 578 slug, 982 OPS, 1 point away from a 900 career OPS. And he has 4.7 more at the break. Let's see if he's in the voting for MVP. He's leading the voting for MVP. Now this is getting interesting. The Astros break their video record of 94 wins, going 162 this season. and win their division, getting a bye. I see an award. Let's see the league leaders first. Leah Dallas DeVries has a great year, but Berkman, you can see. Should we check the awards? Cy Young, Roki Sasaki. I see someone in the background on the MVP. Hank Aaron for Lance Berkman. MVP Lance Berkman, 97 overall. Look at that contact stats. 37 doubles, 37 home runs, 106 walks to 110 strikeouts, 320 average, 420 OBP, 569 slug, 997 OPS, breaking the 900 career OPS mark, putting up 8.7 WAR. How many games did he play? 154. Very nice. Let's go. Let's see what we do in the playoffs now. We'll be playing the Rays in the first round. We win one. We lose one, win one. Lose again, win again. And we are eliminated. Can't make it past the first round. Forgot to mention previously, but clearly Berkman extended with the Astros. He has a 4-year deal left that will take him through his age 38 season. He could not make it, I believe, 4 years in a row as the starter. Let's see if he sneaks in. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, the regression is hitting because of the 10-year service time. He's having a nice little year, 820 OPS, sneaks him back below the 900 career OPS threshold. 19 doubles, 13 homers at the break. Hopefully he doesn't go out like this, but we will see. The Astros go 88 and 74, able to make a wild card. As you can see in the top left corner, they'll be playing Cleveland. As for Berkman, he puts together a good second half, getting his OPS up to 865, 32 doubles, 26 homers. The walk's a little bit down. We're seeing a little bit of regression. I'm curious to see if they'll carry over to next year or if it will not. But he's still holding a rating of a 95. Let's see what they can do in the wild card series. They lose game 1 and game 2. Oh, snap. 35 years old. Who saw this coming? He's back. Back in left field. Let's check it. 91 overall. His knees are starting to hurt and his hips are starting to ache. But 20 doubles, 20 homers at the break, 900 OPS, 3.6 WAR. And I think it's time we do a little something. Very nice. I mean, you're young. You're spry. You're some random ass player. You're going to left field. As for Berkman, what's that mean for him? He's making the late career transition over to first base, baby. The Astros couldn't make the playoffs, but that's not what we're here for. No awards. Although Berkman finishes second, holds his overall in the second half. And wow, 36 homers, or 36 doubles, 33 homers, 310 average, 394 OBP, 545 slug, 939 OPS, 6.4 WAR. I think that switch to first base is exactly what he needed. Let's go. The real question going into 2038 is, can a 36-year-old Lance Berkman hold his own and really put up the second half to the career that's going to save the fact that he came up at 24? He's been doing great, although we saw a little bit of regression last year. I'm curious to see, maybe we see some anti-aging, we see some going up in certain attributes. I don't know. He's already hit the 35 age threshold, which is the first regression, but sometimes, especially when you use custom rosters, if they're not 15 years of service time, you'll get lucky and they'll grow late in their career. So we'll see. Hopefully he can age gracefully. The Astros are looking probably the best they've seen or looked in a while. 57-39 at the break. And I do not see our man. Oh, this might be the first bit of downfall. It's not looking good. Oh, man. He's still in 88, and he's having a great year. Why is he not an all-star? Very interesting. 943 OPS, 17 doubles, 14 homers, I mean, he's looking great. 3 WAR. He really should have been an all-star. Let's check out those awards. He's got 2 Hank Aaron's, couple Silver Sluggers, only 4 all-stars. Wow. All right, let's see. Well, the Astros made it as 3 seed. I accidentally already looked at the league leaders and something crazy happened. Berkman, I guess, started hitting lefties better because he had a crazy second half. Whoa. Okay. 32 doubles, 27 homers, 92 walks, 106 strikeouts, 326 average. Is that a career high? It is. 429 OBP. Also a career high. 554 slug. Not a career high, but looks like it's about his third best. And a 983 OPS. 6.2 WAR. He went up in overall. He was at 88 at the break. You're kidding me. And now he finishes it. You're joking. There's no way he was hitting lefties that good. 6.2 WAR. He's already broke what he was. 2036. Why do you only have 1.6? Whatever. I don't care. We have an award. Okay, a batting title. I didn't see what the other one was. I was zoning. He gets a Hank Aaron. He's got 3 of them. No way. Okay, let's see what he does in the playoffs. Sean Flores versus Dick Biggs. No way. We get eliminated in the first round. Whatever. Heading into what I believe is the final. Yes, the final year of his contract. Berkman's still a 91 overall. Still looking very good. Hasn't hit the 15 years of service time. Is looking to break his real life home run amount, which I believe is 366. He's currently 11 away, so it's all but guaranteed he'll do it this year. And I'm really curious to see 91 overall. Let's see. I mean, maybe he just plays this year and he goes out on top. Little David Ortiz. But let's get this year underway. Let's see what he can do. And I don't see him as an all-star starter. Oh, I don't see him in the top half of the team. There he is. 84 overall. Having a very nice season for himself, though. 21 doubles, 16 homers. He passed himself in real life. 46 walks, 271 Ks, 293, 382, 509, 891 for 2.2 WAR at the break. And I think I'm going to do this. Who's DHing? I think I'm going to try to get him as the DH. He is the DH against lefties. All right, let's see how much more he regresses. Hopefully not too much. Fingers crossed. The Astros are able to win 103 games. Wow. Very nice. League leaders. No way. Berkman gets another fucking no chance. Looking at the awards, let's check this out. Hank Aaron. Batting title for David Norton. No fucking... He should have got the batting title. 83 overall. Only goes down 1 more overall. That's super nice. Has 39 doubles, 29 jacks. 313, 410, 537, 947 OPS. 5.1 WAR. You're kidding me. Let's see how this year goes in the playoffs. Game 1, we lose, win. And we lose. No way. I'm going to take you guys through this whole offseason because he is a free agent. Harper retires, 534 homers. Arturo Murillo. I mean, I'm curious if they're going to keep him. Esteban Batista, Ray Vasquez, Arjun Namala, John Huita, Tom Katamir. Interesting. 5-year deal for a closer. Giovanni Telshaw? I'm not seeing him yet. Travis Whitehead. Dang, they're really making use of that money they freed up with him. I guess since we didn't get anything, he might have just stayed. Let's check it out. Nope. Let's find out where he went. I thought Stephen Katz was Stephen Kwan. Lance Berkman's a Met. They gave him a 1 year, $18.4 million. Very interesting. Let's see how it goes for him. At the break, the Astros are doing fine, although we don't care about them. Let's check it. No way. No way. You're kidding. No. 97 games, 14 doubles, 29 jacks at the break. That's the most he's ever had at the break. 76 overall. Regressing like crazy. 301 average. 378 OVP. 562 slug. 940 OPS. 3.4 WAR. Is he in the MVP conversation? No. He's leading. He's 38 leading the MVP conversation as a 76 overall. You're kidding me. No chance. The Astros were able to make it. Sorry. Astros were able to make it as a wild card. I guess we'll check his stats first before we check to see if he won anything. Okay, he's a 74. Still on fire. No way. No way. No way. He just set a career high. He just hit 45 home runs. He just set a career high. 20 doubles, 45 jacks, 115 RBIs. I think that's also a career high. It is. Not the highest slugging. 923 OPS. 369 OBP. No chance he just won an MVP at 39. He just won an MVP at 30 or 38. Oh my god. 74 overall. 38 years old. Lance Berkman breaks 400. Oh my gosh. What WAR did he put up? 5 WAR? No way. I guess. Dude, he said no success in the playoffs. I guess I'm just gonna. He's at 74 overall. There's no way he doesn't just bounce around. I guess I'll see you guys when his career's over. When he retires, we'll see if he makes it to the Hall. And there it is. Lance Berkman at 42 years old decides to hang up the cleats. He got one more season with the Pods. He was not very good. Hit 23 doubles. 728 OPS. Let's check out all the numbers. So, when I read these off, I'll be flashing up what he actually had in that category. To begin, 2680 hits, 489 doubles, 46 triples, 438 home runs, 1400 RBIs, 1310 to 1822, and walk to strikeout, 184 steals. The triple slash goes. First of all, not a pro triple slash, but he had 299 career average, .001 off of 300. His OBP and this triple slash reads 393, 511, 904. With 68 flat career WAR, 12.6 walk to strikeouts, very nice. And of course, can't forget the awards, only 5 All-Stars, but 2 MVPs and 4 Hank Aaron's. He almost had more All-Stars than Hank Aaron's. Not to mention in 2040, at the ripe age of, 38, 39, wins a home run crown and an MVP and hits 45 jacks. Only breaking 1,000 OPS once, but managing to win 2 MVPs and having a great career. And let's see, was it enough? It was.